There's your sunrise. Yeah, plane in the air and a little piece of contrail, more contrail. Yeah, little wispy clouds. And yep, yesterday afternoon, National Weather Service issued their high heat warning. They're saying 90 and above. Well, we've been 88 and 90 all freaking week. We've already been there. So it's going to be higher than that, I'm sure. Anyway, last set on this piece. And yeah, you really see the tracks because the dew up here. My feet are soaked. Knew I should have put them new boots on today. And I just got this one pulled out, so go back and get it running. Then move the little one. And I forgot one important thing. The riser top we're using for the little one, the nut's loose on top of that. I got soaked last night shutting it off. And like, that shouldn't be leaking that much. It wasn't leaking that much before. What the heck? And I forgot to grab a big enough crescent wrench to tighten that. So I probably got to run in and get one before I turn it on. It'd be a lot nicer. 53 degrees this morning. Weatherman said we're only going to be 60. Yeah. 53 once again. At least that's better than 46. It still feels cold. Get used to that hot stuff. But hey, no worries. What do we got? Oh, I'm late this morning, by the way. It's 6:30 already. But literally in half hour to an hour, I'm going to lose my coat. It's going to be way too hot to leave it on anyway. I forgot to show you the moon. It's up yet. Sun shining across the field better. Oh, and wait. Oh, dang it. Right over the top of the winch. There it is. That's where the orb is. From here. Oh, yeah. I was also going to say I had a chiropractor's appointment for this morning. And Becky had one for this afternoon because that's how it was going to work out. You know, Becky got a phone call late yesterday. Said, hey, we can squeeze you in. She informed me I needed to go with her. I got lucky. She was the last one of the day, and we do have an awesome chiropractor. She's great. I love her. She says, well, while you're here anyway, and she was waiting for her husband to come in and get adjusted. He wasn't there yet. She says, get on the table. I didn't argue. Because she says, well, there's no sense in you guys having to come all the way back here in the morning. So this morning, yeah, I usually hurt anyway. I hurt like hell this morning. But it will get better. I had so many things out, it wasn't funny, and I knew it. And I figured I'll show you some of these. Some of them are in the sun, right? I don't know where. Oh, yeah, I'll give one guess where Dino is. He's over in that freaking corner by the gate. Looks like he's arguing with Bam Bam, and Bam Bam's like, yeah, whatever, dude. Yeah. Oh, I gotta get this going so it'll be in the morning so I can move the whole thing and, yeah, try to figure out when we're gonna cut this. This piece is actually finally turned on a little bit, part of it. As you can see all the spires out there with heads on them. They're roughly knee high, so the rest of the grass isn't that high yet. But, you know, last year's pretty much the first year we did a second. We'd done a second cutting on another patch before. We don't have it anymore, but we had irrigation on it, and we were early enough on it, and we used to do part of the field, and the landowner did the other part of it. and he went to irrigate, borrowed one of our little travelers, and he says, hey, I'm going to irrigate the whole thing. Maybe you can get a second cutting because that's what we're going to go for. And I actually didn't do too bad. But, it was irrigated earlier, cut earlier than the first cutting. And that all makes a big difference on what time of year you're going to be. Because, yeah, I know I'm probably shooting myself in the foot by running a 24-hour set and actually getting some moisture in the ground, because it's probably going to make it so it won't dry worth a damn. But, just a little calf, right? She ain't a very big cow, but that's a big calf. I would absolutely love to have a whole bunch of cows about her size that put off calves like that. I believe that's Batman, but I'm not sure. We got so many goggle-eyed, but at least the left side of his head, that goggle comes all the way out of his shoulder up to his eyeball. He was enjoying his breakfast when I came down to turn the pump on, and he just finished breakfast. Isn't that right, Mama? Yeah. I'm going to say she milks, as they should. You want to come say hi? You want to come say hi? Huh? Not sure? Maybe? Okay. Yeah, big traveler's going. Now I got to move the little one. And looks like I got more traffic coming, wouldn't you know it? Alright, I told you there was a project. I don't think I've shown this before. I don't know, maybe I did. Who knows? Dad picked this up from the neighbor when they moved away. The piece she's taken off, where the gauge went, right where her arm's laying across it. It got knocked down and broke that housing, so that was kind of toast. And, Dad just never got a new piece for it. And, cute little roller pump. You go on the PTO, but when I tried to mess with it once upon a time, it seized tight. Maybe it's an easy fix, maybe it's not, I don't know.
We'll find out sometime today.
For what I want to do with it, I just want something for running a wand off it. Not necessarily for spot spraying, but spraying around fields. And it's going to get a 12-volt pump put on it. It appears to have mounting holes on each side for a pump. And it's already got the screen in there, strainer. All I got to do is go from the strainer to the pump. And I'll probably put a valve after the pump. But it's got these nice brackets on the back you can mount something to. And I have a short boom that I used to have on a bike that might go on here, and it had a smaller pump than what we're getting, and it worked well. 3 nozzles on the boom, go around the edge of stuff, worked really good. And not knowing what pump to get and trying to find something, I did look, because somebody mentioned the local farm stores here. Yeah, I looked, they don't show any pumps. You can buy, those little 15 or 25 gallon tanks with a pump on them, but they don't show any pumps. So Scamazon it is. It'll be here sometime this week. Same pump that's on the one that I put on my bike, but I don't want to pull a pump off one that we use. Otherwise I'd do that.
When was the last time it was used?
Last time it was used last year. Gives me funny looks because I had it sitting on the back of the bike last year, and I was using that at the same time I was smoking gophers. That's something else I want to do, is get that bike out and get it running and smoke some gophers if I can. But I got cracked last night instead of having to go in this morning, and oh damn, I hurt today. I knew I would. Things been out for so long, but give it a day or two, I'll be better. Things will settle down and be happier.
He's still gonna walk like an old man.
Yeah, my poor old body's earned what it's got. So anyway, the neat thing is, I mean, there's all kinds of plumbing stuff on here. Another valve there. It's got a valve just like that between the pump and the strainer. So it'll work out good for what I want to do. And I don't think much of that style wand. I like something that you squeeze the trigger when you want it on, not adjust it at the same time. And she says she's retarded. We already do that. Tell us why. Tell us why.
Because this thing has slotted, and I didn't have to take it.
Well, you still got to take the bolts out.
Well, it moved, and I went, what the hell? I didn't realize they were slotted. I am your daughter. Just remember that.
She gets it from her mother.
Really?
See?
Pictures say otherwise. I'm a spinning image of you.
Well, yeah, just the looks. You get everything else from your mother. You do. I'm flat-chested. You're not.
I still kiss like a boy.
Yeah, when she was little. I was the one that got to shower her when she was little all the time.
Yeah.
Get out of her way, because she could be halfway up the shower wall.
Still can to this day, by the way, and I'm proud of that shit.
So, any of you boys out there want to get a pissing contest with a girl, you will lose.
Guaranteed.
So, anyway, I didn't get that done yesterday. It only had one bushing, because that's way too small. I mean, that's garden tractor size. That won't fit the little.
Did you show my oopsie?
I found a piece, and I didn't get it cut. The one bushing it had, we threw in there for the top link. And oopsie, what oopsie?
When I was changing the knives on the mower.
Yeah, they know you broke the socket.
But I bought you a new set.
They saw that fancy new set, which I still need to go put in the service truck and grab the Hobo Freight set out of there and put it in here.
It was on sale. You're welcome.
But anyway,
actually, you're lucky.
Hopefully, here in a day or two, that'll be working. And then I can go spray around a couple of fields that have needed it way too long. But I'd rather, I got to go too far on the road. I don't want to drag the other one down the road very far. It's, not made to do that. And you take one of these full, and the way some of these roads are, is you're actually moving at any decent clip. And they get to going, well, pretty soon, they might do that.
I did that on purpose with the...
Hope I didn't make you too dizzy.
I did that on purpose with the tedder on the 135.
Just tried to break the tedder off the 135.
No, there was a dickhead that should not have been doing what he was doing. So I scared the shit out of him.
Oh, yeah, she met one of these guys with the little Kubota loader tractors, I think he had a tiller on the back.
I don't know what the hell he had on the back, but he thought he owned the road.
These guys, they got a tractor that's, 4.5 feet wide. They think they need all of that 9-foot lane, because we don't have 10-foot lanes here. That's why there's no fog lines. It's illegal to do it. Or the roads with no line, because it's too narrow to even put a center line in. And that tedder rake and tractor together take up damn near 10 feet of road. And he thought he was going to drive down the middle of it on her. Guess what? He got his mind changed. Anyway, that's enough gabbing. Hell, I already got a full video and the day hasn't even got going yet. Yeah, made me a bracket. Just got that thing up there. Hopefully it's level enough. Hopefully it's pointed true enough south. Freaking little tiny black bugs. We've gotten them in. They get in the damn door on the pumpkin, and you open the door and thousands of them crawl out and fall out. They're up there underneath the tin. Thousands of them all over me. And Ty just said it's working in there. And hey, look, door's open on the Tahoe. That's because Becky and Tyler have been working on that. So, yeah, not my problem. Oh, yeah, it is a problem. So, anyway, I'm going to go put the tools in the elevator away. And I don't know how much more you're going to get of a video today, because we're supposed to go to dinner with Becky's folks for Becky's birthday a couple days early. And we're going to call it a day a little early, so the video will be up early. In the meantime, I don't want to know what the temperature is. It's too freaking hot out here. This elevator operator was slow too. Came down without power, which is fine, except for the fact that the bucket's tipped down. Almost dumped stuff out of it. And me. So, anyway, hey, hope everybody had a good Tuesday. Here's to a good hump day. And we'll see what hump day brings. And I haven't seen the parts yet for the mower, so they're supposed to be here today. We shall see. Thanks for watching, everybody.